I remember this like it was yesterday. I was excited. I was terrified all at the same time. I had gotten my first professional job as a bank teller. I mean, the excitement. My family was happy. My brother was happy because he can get some extra money coming in, right? So he could do some things he wanted to do. And it was just a blessing. I got a chance to meet some great people and learn a lot in my first 3 weeks. After those 3 weeks, I came to work one morning. The police were surrounding the bank. I was very concerned. Well, I come in and they immediately take my bags and start questioning me. I came to find out that it was a young lady who went on vacation, and when she came back, they counted her drawer and it was short. And she asked, was there anybody that she didn't trust? And she said, me. She didn't trust me. And that's why I was being investigated. Needless to say, later that day, they actually terminated me. And I was devastated, guys. I was devastated. I was embarrassed. I didn't want to tell my mom. I didn't know what she was going to think. And then a phrase came to mind. I don't know how, and I can't explain how, but things always work out for me. I am lucky, I am blessed. I started using that phrase over and over again. I went ahead and got myself up and picked my head up and started applying for jobs. The next day, I actually got a phone call, and I got a job interview in the next 2 days, and they hired me. I was like, wow, this is great. My mom was like, that's a miracle. That doesn't happen. But it was that phrase I kept saying. I don't know how. I can't explain how. But things always work out for me. I am lucky. I am blessed. What does that do? What did that do? And what does that do today? Well, it reminds you that things work out for you. Because if you look back on your past experiences, no matter what you were going through, those things eventually worked out. And you're here now and you're okay. But we forget that. And we also forget that we're blessed. We also forget that we're favored. And that phrase helps remind you of that. Now, let's continue this story. It gets very interesting. So I start working at this bank, this new bank. And I am thriving, guys. I am thriving. I'm receiving promotion after promotion. The clients love me. I mean, I am doing fantastic. 2 years later, the manager that hired me calls me into her office and she said, sit down. She said, I want to share something with you. I think you're ready to hear this. I said, okay, great. She said, 2 years ago when I hired you, we called your references. And I got a phone call from one of my old employees. She was your old bank manager. And she told me that your character that was not good and that you were untrustworthy and that you were a thief. And I shouldn't hire you. But when I met you, I didn't receive that from you. And I'm glad I did. Congratulations on today. I want to promote you. Guys, that right there showed me that what's for you is for you. And that phrase that I kept saying over and over again showed me that things always work out for me. I don't have to know how, but I am lucky and blessed. And I want you to take that phrase and I want you to use it. I want you to write it down. I want you to memorize it because it's going to help you remember who you are and let you remember that things always work out for you. My name is TK Martin. I love you. Peace.